Hi everybody, it's 2 o'clock on a Friday and I am going to be making this cute little gift box or gift bag, and you can use your leftover card fronts. So there's some cards that I did not use for Christmas, but these will be perfect for a large gift card. You know, like Amazon's are quite large. And so I'm going to put those in these bags. That's what they're specifically for. So this one was using Lawn Fawn, Oh What Fun, and this one was using Lawn Fawn also. But you could use any of your card fronts. So stay with me and I will show you how to make it. Okay. All right, for the box, you're going to need a piece of cardstock that is 12 inches by 8 1/4. And this is from the Paper Pixie. She's an amazing creator of 3D items, and I'm always fascinated by what she makes. Okay, so I'm just going to flip this. No, I'm going to do it this way. Okay, so I'm going to score at 1/2 inch, 1 3/4, 6 1/4, 7 1/2. All right. Okay, and then I'm going to turn it. And I'm going to score at 1 inch and 7 inches. Oops, 7 inches. All right. Okay, now we're going to fold and burnish on these score lines. I'm doing the horizontal ones first. And now I will do the verticals. This also fits A2 cards, so you could use it as a little gift and put some greeting cards in it. As I said, I'm using mine for the larger gift cards. All right, so now it looks like this. Now this part up here, you can either flip it this way or you can flip it in. I'm going to flip it in because my card is going to cover it, but it just gives more support for the ribbon. But if you want to do it this way, then you have a nice contrast. Okay, but I'm choosing to do it this way. All right. I'm going to do a little bit of cutting first. I'm just up here where that little flip is, just going to cut on that line and miter the corners. Okay. And then down at the bottom here, I'm going to cut on these vertical lines all along the bottom here. And this end one here, I can just snip it right out. Okay, and I can also just kind of miter that a bit. All right, and then I'm just going to miter these on the sides. It just makes for a neater fold. I'm the only one here today. Cindy must be doing last minute Christmas. Linda and Paulette will be here tomorrow. Sorry I didn't get any instructions done, but It's just too crazy at my house right now. Okay, so there's my cutting. So now I'm going to fold this over like so. And just up here, I'm going to make some lines so that I can attach the ribbon before I put it all together. Okay, so I'm going to take my ruler, and in between there's a score line here and the edge. I'm going to measure, and I'm going to mark it. I believe it is, just let me double check here. So it is 1.25 inches. And then I'll do 1.25 inches on this side. 1 inch. Okay. And then in between these two, I'm going to do the same. So 1.25 inches. And so that was 1.25 and 3.25. And I've got it about 1/2 inch from the top. All right. Okay. So I'm going to punch some holes there. And I'm going through both layers. All right. So I'm using an 1/8 inch punch. And as I said, it's about 1/2 inch from the top. So we're going to have a ribbon on the back and a ribbon on the front. All right. Okay. Now, before we put it together, we are actually going to put our ribbon in there. And what do I have here? I have this organza ribbon. Oh, well, maybe I won't be using that. Not very much, is there? Just a minute. Let me see what I have. I should have double checked that one. All right, I've got some white here. All right, so what I'm going to do is I am going to thread this through. I'm going to poke that through and then bring that up here. Whoops. Okay. All right, now I want to tie, but I want this to be the same on both sides. So what you can do is you can take, I'm going to take this stamping foam, and I'm just putting it in here. And this is what Julie did on the paper pixie, and I thought it was quite brilliant. And make sure those are that way. And now I'm just going to tie my bow. So I'm going to cut this off. Okay. And I'm just going to loop this around. I cut way too much off, but that's okay. And then pull the ends. There we go. Now I think this is going to be, we'll see if it's going to be enough for the loop. And then I'm just going to pull that out. Maybe I did it too tight. There we go. And then you'll just pull that up and you'll have your little, okay. All right, now I'm going to do this side. Okay, so I'm going to take my ribbon and put it through here. Is everybody ready for Christmas? I just have some wrapping to do, otherwise I'm pretty ready. Really, Christmas is just for the grandkids. The other ones, all they want is gift cards. All right, so I'm just going to put that in again, and then my bow is going to be exactly the same size on both sides. Won't tie that one quite as tight. But I always go out to one store on Christmas Eve. I don't know why I want to do that, but I always do. I'll go to Shoppers or something. Get some lotto cards or whatever. It's sort of a tradition. I always do it. My husband used to think I was nuts. Okay, and then I'll just pull these. There we go, and slide that out. And then your ribbon will be the same height on both sides. This one I'm going to just make a little smaller. And then I'll cut the tails. There we go. All right. So now we've got that done. I can fix those after. And then when you pull them, they're exactly the same height. See that? Is that a cool way of doing it? All right, now we're going to put our bag together. So I'm going to put some tape along here. Whoops, along here. So I'll use some stronger tape. Take that off. And then I'm going to fold this over and it'll match up. Before I do that though, I'm going to tuck that in. See how there's that little thing there? I'm just going to tuck that in like that. Okay. All right. And then I'll just fold these in, and where's the side? And I'll just add some glue. Oh, I just remembered I had left the top off my glue, so it's not working. Okay, I will just add my tape. To my bottom here. Okay, so this bag is 4.5. And it must be 6, but I'll double check on that. Okay, and then I'm just going to fold those two sides in and fold this down over, making sure everything matches up. Which I didn't get there, just one sec. All right. Now, there we go. All right, so now there's the front of my bag. Just get that down a bit. All right, so this is my card front. So I'm just going to slide that in there like that. Does that look cute? And I'll put that on. How many of you have leftover card fronts that you can do this? Or you can just take used cards and recycle them. You can do recycled cards on here. It's pretty cute. Just stick your hand in there. And there we go. Just line that up more. And there's my little bag. And I know it'll fit. You can just adjust these so your bow is in the thing. And I know it'll fit those large gift cards. And that's what I'm putting in here. So that's going to drive me crazy. There we go. So there we are. There's one. And then this was the other one. And this one shakes. This one has a shaker. So this one I actually used, which I love, this giant Oh What Fun by Lawn Fawn. This we're sold out of, but we do have this, which would look adorable on it. I love you so damn much. But you could put two little beavers there. I thought that would be cute. And put Merry Christmas or something with that background. So these will be cute to do for Valentine's Day too. Just a quick little bag. But they also hold, let me get, so these are A2 size. So just your normal size card, and they just, those envelopes fit right in there. And then you could probably get a good 8 cards in there and give that as a gift. So that's really cute. But as I said, I'm adding some tissue to it and putting in the larger gift cards. So there you go. Pretty cute. So that, there's just 2 examples that you could use on it. And then I just used some ribbon that I had in my stash. All right. So my table favors for my brunch are these. I'm just making a bunch of them. So that's what I'm working on. Whoops. And I won't, when will I be back? I'm going to do a couple of Happy New Year's cards. So the store is closed until Thursday. We're open on Thursday. So I'll probably do a video on Wednesday. And I'll do a Happy New Year's card. All right? I have something in mind for that. But these are just darling. So I think watching the video, you'll be able to make these. All right? I won't say I can do the handout because I know I'm going to go home and there's going to be lots to do. So everybody have a very Merry Christmas. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week. All right? I hope everybody has their shopping done. Bye-bye.